Welcome to the free-to-play account. Free-to-play Tuesdays are back, and we are at the Great Britain event in the Champion. We're going Champion this week because the 20% boost is not strong compared to previously. I must say, though, we have experienced some technical difficulties. So we've got race 1 here, or in theory race 4, and we've only got about 1.5 laps of Singapore, and the finish, in terms of points, in final round. So pretty poor from that, but sadly I didn't know I was going to run out of storage until the very end. So let's kick it off in Champion. We're back in the big boy and girl league, and we're starting off with the track circuit of Jeddah. Even to this point, we're not using any of the boosted drivers because we haven't unlocked them. So we are solely relying on our base level drivers, which are not good enough for the event, but we never give up. We will always do our best. And let's see where we qualify in Champions. Race 4 in qualifying season start 21 and 24. We're going to have to use boosts to get through, but as you all know, we struggle on the old boost amounts, as you can see. So we're going to go dead fast to cement that place. And Vettel is also going to go on to Street Shark, because we've got a few of them as well. And we're going to try and do our best at this track. Pretty hot weather as well, which is not going to help our poor tyre management. So can we get a good start? We're going to be up against it. Let's go. Champions, here we go. Nice to be back in there after the 20% is gone. No spend on this account, remember, as well. So we're showing you what is possible if you know your stuff, know your strategies, and watch your flag count. So we settle down, P19, P22, and you want speed round here. Overtaking helps as well. We've got a bit of lag, which is annoying at the minute. But hopefully that settles down into the race. And we're looking pretty good so far. We just got to keep it up, keep going. And we're going to do an undercut, I feel. I feel like an undercut here would be very useful indeed. As we come in. And Vettel looking at the back of Lando Norris. Can't get the job done through there. So that releases Alonso into some free air. And we're going to just close that gap now. And look at that, he's already near Vettel. Vettel out in P23. It's absolutely lagging everywhere in this race. But already Alonso now at the back of this train. I'm going to bring Vettel closer. Can Vettel make a move? He can't. And both of these coming down then, we're probably going to end up double stacking here. But dead fast should be a lot quicker than Street Shark. Vettel's done all he can, sinks out the back in P15, and can Alonso now get through? We've got the fuel, we've got a bit of tyres in there, obviously got speed as well, and there's a move into P11 for Fernando Alonso. Vettel's chilling out P15, low on tyres, and we're all over the back of Alex Albon. Be a last corner charge, I think, then, against him, and here we come. Into P10. So that early pit stop helps us get through. Vettel out of tyres, but only just. And he comes into the pits. Long pit times when we're doing a 2-2-2-2. That's the only problem here. And Alonso is out in P16. Plenty of fuel left, so let's keep pushing. Vettel will push for 2 laps now as well. Can we get ourselves up the field? Here's Alonso on Sonoda. Can't get the job done through a difficult part of the track. So we're going to cut down and then push for the further overtaking opportunities. One's coming up, but we can't get past. Can Albon get Sonoda? He can there. What about Guan Yu as well? He can. So Alonso's starting to make some moves. That dead fast coming into its own. And look at that, up to P10, back into P10, make it P9, and here we go. What about Vettel? Vettel finding this race very tough in P19, and I think we're going to go hard to the end and push like crazy. We've got decent fuel for both, Alonso a bit closer than the rest. But Alonso trying to get past Max Verstappen. Can't do it at the minute. And he's not going to do it as well. He's going to come into the pits. There's a few coming into the pits here. But a bit of chaos. And remember, our slow pit time is going to make us lose a few positions. 4.9 seconds, we're out. And you can see we've dropped a fair few into P16. Can we get anywhere? Vettel out in P23. So surely a few pit stops might help us. Just keep pushing now. And already P15, Kevin Magnussen brushed aside. And we are already at the back of Yuki Tsunoda. This is a good overtaking opportunity here, but we can't get it done. So it'll be the final corner to make the move done. And we've lost a bit of time there. But dead fast sees us on his way. And we move up to P14. With a few pits as well. So we get in there. Vettel's making moves. P20. And he's got good fuel and good tyres there. No one really going to be pitting either. But the main thing is we've got Alonso into P12. Which means points. As Vettel tries to get past Latifi. Hangs it round the outside. Leaves his washing to dry. And Latifi doesn't let him hang it all up. He stays P19. He's still pushing though. And look at Alonso behind Charles Leclerc. Can we get up the inside? We can't, and we're very, very low on tyres now. And as soon as we start conserving with these drivers, with the levels that they're at and the car they're at, we tend to lose a fair few positions. And there's one, Perez flying past us in that super fast Red Bull. Can we hold on to 12th and 15th? I don't think we are. I think we're going to lose a few more. We're on 23 points though. And here's Magnussen looking for some revenge. And I think he's going to get it. I can't control that. It's P13 now for Alonso. And he's going to get back at Magnussen for P12. And Vettel finishing P15. So we'll take that. 23 points in the final qualifying race in Jeddah. So not bad at all for our run. And let's see how many points that gives us in qualifying so far. Hopefully we get through. Because at the minute we sit on 9th place. 74 points after 4 races. So fingers crossed. We obviously can get through to the next round, but pretty tough qualifying and some decent points. We got better at the end, but definitely the first 2 races were a lot more tougher, but we did pull some big points out of the bag in the end. I mentioned the storage, and that's why we've got short videos, but here is Singapore. We've had a safety car already. That's why we're coming in on lap number 5, and currently Bottas going backwards. But Fernando Alonso is in P8 at the minute on that hex. We're out of wet boosts for Bottas, but he does keep P21. And Alonso now into P7. So Alonso is going to be our big point scorer this afternoon. Unless Bottas can make any more. We've obviously put Bottas in because we did manage to level him up compared to Vettel. Can we make any more moves? Is there any more points on the table? We're low on fuel as we try and get past Danny Rick. And here's a move into P6. So big points scored by Alonso here. Can Bottas pull his own weight? He can go to the end. I don't think he's going to be able to. Here's a move on Hamilton. Right behind him. Can't get it done. And still he tries and fails. Alonso's keeping P6, and that's great news. And that's what we needed in this, especially with Bottas so far back. The cornering and grip track of Singapore in the rain today. You can see the rain just drying out as well. But Alonso is going to come home in P6. That's a brilliant performance from Fernando. Happy days. we've got a lot of people who are not going to be running out of tyres. So it looks like a P20 finish for Valtteri Bottas here, who is chasing down but is not going to be able to pick up any pieces. So it is going to be a nice short sprint version of this as we come across the line to finish P20. And it is 24 points, which I'll take every day of the week. Should have been a lot better though. That's the only issue. So let's see where that did put us in the opening round. And after 7 races, we are on 149 points. So we should see us through to final round. It's been pretty good in first race, but the rest have been very difficult. So in the final race, you can see race 8 of final round. Well, I didn't get any of the video because it cut off. But we did manage to secure 21 points in Monza. And we will now see where that keeps us or puts us in the GP. So I'm very happy with the performance we've had. And let's wait and see where we get at the moment then. So at present, we are sitting P40, 8 races, 182 points. So we got to final round. That's the main thing on this account. And it's going to be all about the GP rewards. But free to play is possible, as we show in Champion. So here we are then, P49 we managed to finish in Champion. A top 50 result, considering we were struggling in Challenger and Junior and everything like that. Considering we went straight to Champion again. And I'm very happy with that performance. It's the best we literally could do with the levels and the boosts that we have got as well. So P49, great finish on the free to play account. But what can we get? Can we pull a juicy Series 12 reward? And we get that beautiful F medal. That's what we want. Nice Champion finalist medal. We get 17.5k rep for the team. 4.6 million. We've got 40 Cuppa, 80 Gasly, some QT3, Latifi, the GOAT, Guan Yu again. Don't tell me we're going to get an epic Guan Yu again. We will have the whole set of Guan Yus in here. Gorilla, and we get Guan Yu. We have got the hat-trick of Guan Yus. We have got rare, common, and epic. But most importantly, F medal, some boosts as well. And we are very happy with that indeed. Best we could have done, return to form with a P49 finish. Nice juicy 500k there as well, which is beautiful. So hopefully you've enjoyed the free-to-play account. Another weekend of GP ticked off yet again. And we're racking up them medals now as well. And you can see we've got a few P1s in there, some more Champion medals as well.